how's it going, Discovery Rangers? This is Commander Paulo with Outpost 145. Tonight I'm going to be reviewing over some of the knots and some of the lashing that we've been over on the last couple lessons. So I'm going to be going over the how to do a clove hitch, how to do a square knot, and then I will be talking about how to do the square lashing, diagonal lashing, shear lashing, and round lashing. Alright guys, so now I'm going to show you the clove hitch and the square knot. Those were the first two knots that we learned. Okay, so with clove hitch, we're going to grab our string and our stick, and we're going to go over the stick, under, making a X as we go back over and under. Now we're gonna, this end, we're gonna stick underneath the one that we wrap on top. And that's gonna be your clove hitch. Okay, I'll try that again. Go over and under, and back over, across, making an X. Back under, through the loop we made. And that's your clove hitch. Alright, so the next one that we learned was the square knot. So with the square knot, all we're gonna do is go left over right and under. Okay, and then right over left and under. And then you should have something that you should be able to do this. And once you tighten it, that ain't going nowhere. Okay, we'll try that again. You left over your right and under, right over left and under. And create something that looks like that. Then you tighten. Okay, so that's the clove hitch and that's the square knot. And those two knots we're going to use for pretty much everything else that we're going to do. Okay, so the first lashing that I'm going to show you guys, it's going to be square lashing. Remember, square lashing is a lashing made with two sticks that create a 90-degree angle. Okay, you guys see, 90-degree angle. Okay. So the way we start this one is going to be with a clove hitch. Go over and under, back over, across, making us an X, and then back under. Okay, we have that. Now make sure you leave yourself enough slack, because you're gonna have to use this end at the end to tie off and finish your lashing. Okay, so once we have our clove hitch, we're gonna turn this way. We're gonna put our cross piece. Okay. Now with the cross piece, we're gonna go over this cross piece and then under the other one, back over, and then back under that one. Okay. So your first pass should look something like that. 2 loops, one on this, one here, and then you have 2 behind this one. Okay. So after you do that, you go back over again, back under, back over, and back under. Okay, that's twice. Each time you do that, try to keep pulling it tight. So try to make this lashing as tight as possible. Back down, back over, under, over again, and under. Okay. Set pulling tight each time. So now you should have 3, 3, and then on the back side, 3 and 3. Okay. So after you've done the 3rd time, after that, we're gonna do what is called wrapping. Okay. So we're gonna go in between both of the sticks. Pulling tight each time to keep your lashing tight. That's 2, 3, pulling tight. Okay, so once you've done 3, remember you still have this end piece. So what you're gonna do here, let me flip it around. It's gonna be tie a square knot. So there's left over right and under. Okay, and then right over left and under. Okay, so that's your square knot right there. And this is your square lashing. Okay. It's your square lashing. Starting with a clove hitch, going over, under, back over, and then back under this one 3 times, total 3 times. Wrapping in between both sticks 3 times, and then finishing with a square knot. Alright, so that's your square lashing. This next one is going to be diagonal lashing. Okay, so this one's going to be the same, starting off with a clove hitch. So I'll go ahead and leave this clove hitch here. Okay. Remembering to leave a little bit of slack so at the end we can use that to tie off. So diagonal lashing, basically what it sounds like, we're going to do diagonal lashing. With this one, we need to go wrap around the diagonal about 3 to 4 times. Okay. And after that, after the third or fourth time, we're going to go the opposite, this way. 3 to 4 times. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and this we're gonna also fret. So we're gonna go in between the sticks, like so, making it tight each time. 2, 3, and 4. And then finishing it off with a square knot. So left over right and under, right over left. So that's going to be your diagonal lashing. Start off with a clove hitch. Okay, put your sticks at an angle, diagonally, creating an X basically, and then you wrap 3 to 4 times one way and 3 to 4 times the other way, creating an X here. Once you've done that, then you go in between the sticks. It's called frapping, 3 to 4 times. And once you've done that, you finish off with a square knot. Okay. So that's diagonal lashing. Okay. The next two are similar. There's one main difference, or two main differences in them. The first one that I will do is called shear lashing. Okay. So with shear lashing, we're also going to start with a clove hitch. Okay. But then we're going to put the sticks side by side. Okay. Then we're going to wrap around both sticks like that 3 to 4 times. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Okay. That's 4. So with this one, what we're going to do now is we are going to frap. So we're going to go in between the 2 sticks 3 to 4 times. That's 1, 2, 3, and we'll just go one more. 4. Okay. And then to finish this one off, like the other ones, we're gonna do a square knot. Left over right and under, right over left. something similar to this. And then this can be opened to be used as an A-frame. Okay. So that is shear lashing. Starting off with a clove hitch, putting the sticks together, wrapping around both sticks 3 to 4 times, and then frapping in between the sticks 3 to 4 times, and then finishing it off with a square knot. Okay, so that's shear lashing. Okay, this next one is called round lashing, which is really similar to shear lashing with a couple differences. First difference in round lashing is that we're gonna do a clove hitch around both sticks together at the same time. So over, under, back over, and across, creating an X, back under, and in between that loop, creating that. Okay. So now we have a clove hitch around both of these sticks, and our next step is going to be to wrap around, similar to shear lashing, 3 to 4 times. So that's 2, 3, 4. Now, depending on what you're putting to get, what size sticks or how long or what's depending on what you're trying to do with these, is how many times you need to wrap it. Remember, round lashing is used to connect 2 sticks. Maybe you have 2 short sticks, you want to make a longer one, you can use round lashing to make that those 2 sticks into 1 longer stick. So just for now, we're just gonna go ahead and wrap it 3 to 4 times. Okay, so this, to finish this off, we're gonna do another clove hitch. Okay, so we're gonna go back under, right? Basically, you're gonna do a clove hitch, I guess you would say in reverse. So you go under, back over, making that X, and then back under, so you have the first clove hitch, and then you have the last clove hitch. And this is basically, like I said, to extend 2 smaller sticks to make them into a longer stick. You know, this is not gonna go anywhere. Okay. All right, guys. So that was it. Once again, I went over the clove hitch, the square knot. I went over the square lashing, diagonal lashing, shear lashing, and round lashing. So the reason why I did this review video is that I ask that you guys practice these lashings these next couple of days. Um, Sunday after church, God willing, we are planning to meet. So as soon as church is over, we'll be meeting. Discovery Rangers will be meeting, and we're gonna be having our weekly meeting this Sunday. And after the Bible lesson, I will be testing you guys on these knots and lashings. So for these next couple of days, just practice. I'll be asking you guys to perform these lashings in front of me. That way I can be sure that you guys are getting the hang of it. So like I said, guys, just for these next couple of days, just practice your knots, your lashings, and just be ready for Sunday. Please make sure that you bring your sticks and your rope. Also remember, we're still doing social distancing, so make sure that you have your mask. So even though we're going to be meeting together, like I said, we'll still be meeting the requirements for the social distancing, but we'll do our best to involve all you guys. Like I said, I'm looking forward to it. We're finally going to get a chance to see each other again and be in an outpost meeting. So hopefully with time, we'll be able to do this more often. But we're gonna try it out Sunday and see how it goes. But like I said, guys, just keep practicing your lashings and your knots, and be ready for Sunday. So that's it for tonight. This is the last lesson of the lashing skill merit. Like I said, Sunday I'll test you guys on it, and after that, that'll be it for lashing. So like I said, that's it for tonight. So I will see you guys on Sunday, God willing, and I can't wait to see you guys. All right, this is Commander Pablo with Discovery Rangers and Outpost 145. I'll see y'all guys later.